on perimeter. How do you get a perimeter? There are all kinds of formulas for perimeter. There's one formula that says 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. That's for a rectangle. Because this is the length and this is the width. We're not going to use formulas, but that is a formula. Then if you have a square and they call this side S, the perimeter would be 4S. If it's a triangle, and they call that A, B, and C, then they have perimeter is equal to A plus B plus C. Well, I think that formulas for perimeters are, they're useful later when you have in higher level math, but at this point, it's just easier to say, how do you get a perimeter? You add up all the sides. And if you just remember that, it works for every shape in existence. So why learn all those formulas at this point until we get a good understanding of it? Now I need a stick. Let me get a stick. Stick. All right. So to reinforce this, how do you get a perimeter? Add up all the sides. We say it in a weird voice. The weird voice helps you to remember it. I'm going to say, and I'm going to do a weird motion with it. There's proof that weird motions and weird voices stick in your brain. I'm going to say, how do you get a perimeter? And you're going to say, add up all the sides. Are you ready? I'm going to say, how do you get a perimeter? And you're going to say, add up all the sides. Ready again. How do you get a perimeter? One person responding. All right, let's try that again. Help him. How do you get a perimeter? Add up all the sides. Pretend you're on a football field. Ready? How do you get a perimeter? Oh my goodness. Swallow my gun. This group is not very vocal, I can see that. But anyway, if you come to my desk and you say, I don't know how to do this problem, I will say, how do you get a perimeter? And you'll say, add up all the sides. Just add up all the sides. Now, there is two problems with add up all the sides. If it's a triangle, it might have, if you are in a fort and there's a war going on, and you got your guns, you know, and the enemy might attack, and you've got a lookout up there looking for the enemy, and the lookout sees the enemy coming, and he says, enemy's coming, guard the perimeter, Where do you go? The edges, around the fence, around the edges. Perimeter is around the edges. Let's say you've got a triangle, and this is 8, and this is 15, and this is 7. And then it has something here that says 5, okay? And it says to get the perimeter. Well, and how do you get a perimeter? Out of both sides. How many sides does a triangle have? Only 3. But there's 4 numbers up there. One of those numbers will not be used. Which one is it?
5.
The 5. It's not one of the sides. It's not part of the perimeter. It is not needed. So you'll just add 8 plus 7 plus 15. And you get 30. If it's centimeters, you put centimeters. Okay? And then you're going to have a, anybody know what this shape is?
Rectangle.
What? Very good. Parallelogram. If it's a parallelogram, it might have an 8 here and a 10 here, and it might have a thing here that says 6. And you have to know what to add. Just, how do you get a perimeter? Add both sides. You'd add 10 plus, what's that side? If that side is 10, what's that side? 10. So you'd add 10 plus 10 plus 8 plus 8. Now, would you add the 6? No, because he's not one of the sides. He's the height is actually what he is. So that's the only hard part about set 1. Distinguish which numbers do I have to add. Only add up all the sides. How do you get a perimeter? Add up all the sides. Now, my favorite saying is KISS. That stands for keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple, stupid.
Teachers, pardon the interruption. 7th and 8th grade teachers and students, you will be following the bell schedule. At this point, I need 6th grade teachers to dismiss your students to go to their lockers and go to lunch. Students, put all your books in your locker and go to lunch. Make sure you have your lunch number memorized or written on your hand or written on a piece of paper.
So anyway, keep it simple, stupid. You've got all these formulas, blah, 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 blah. plus 2 times the width, and then you got perimeter east 4. And keep it simple. You don't need all these. Just add up all the sides. All right, let's see if there's anything else on here. No, that's it. Hit stop. We're done.